Hi, I just made that witches on YouTube video, and I wanted to explain a couple of things. I didn't want to combine it with the other one just so that I could kind of space things out. I guess, I guess people's attention isn't as it used to be. Um, I never intend for you guys to sit and like stare at the monitor and look at me. I always just imagined that whenever I spoke, people were like doing dishes or driving in their car or whatever. Um, so I don't expect all eyes on me. Um, so, couple of things. Yay, I have more subscribers. Just in the past couple of days, I believe this happened. And I think my new subscribers come from um, strange familiars. So that is me. That is my what happened, and I'm really really excited that Timothy was able to put it up into a into an interview. um, we really thought it would only take a half hour long, and then we just started talking, and I've just had so my whole life is based on what I do now, and that is para weird. I mean, just stories after stories, and just craziness, and then um, and then I was able to share my experience about the bear, not bear. A couple of things about that. So I'm sure some people have some after questions. So one thing that my friend she listened to it and she reached out to me and she's like, guess what, I heard this, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. Anyway, she told me, don't you remember that when you told I told a whole group of people, we were sitting around a um not a campfire, but we were burning Christmas trees on like the 17th of March or something. We were sitting around a bonfire and we were burning Christmas trees, and um, we were hanging out and that kind of thing. And somebody said, "You've got to listen to some of Dina's crazy stories walking off of that mountain." And I just happened to say, "Oh yeah, I was almost attacked by a bear." And my friend said, "Don't you remember that you actually, a couple nights after that happened, you said that you thought it was the strangest, ugliest looking bear, that it had like a flat nose and it looked more like a gorilla than a bear?" And I was like, "Oh my gosh." But this is the thing. After that happened, I was so exhausted and I was still scared out of my mind, and didn't I went back to one of the condos and the cabins. I didn't walk home that night. I did not finish my walk home. And so I ended up walking home the next day. And um, so I kept thinking, I am rattled by this bear. Anyway, and I do remember looking back, I was like, yeah, it was the strangest looking bear because the ears were down here. So I thought that maybe it got burned. I don't know why. I know. And the ears of a bear usually appear. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is the weirdest looking bear. So anyway, that's just an afterthought. But what I'm here to actually talk about is um, my hours again have changed. They're not supposed to, but this is kind of an unusual situation at work where I have an opportunity to earn extra money by working the graveyard shift, and they need 3 people at night to work the graveyard shift, and no one will. They've interviewed and interviewed and interviewed, and nobody wants to work the graveyard shift. And that is the hardest shift. But it just so happens that I am trying to figure out ways of supplementing my income now that it's just me. And so, one of the ways I'm trying to do that is work the graveyard shift. I might have to work a second part-time job, but I'm trying to work this out. Here I am 50 and having to, still work. I have a lot of my friends are retirement age now, but that's okay. That's their journey. This is my journey. And so I'm going to try for the month of February to work the graveyard shift and see how much, what I need to do as far as financial adjustments, meaning how much more do I need to work at a part-time job, or do I need to look for another job? Right now, and I'm not trying to get too personal, but right now I make less than a person that works at Ross full time, and that's okay. I'm not complaining. I'm just sharing part of my reality and why it's been really difficult for me to do my research, come on here, make a video, and then go to work and stuff. And so I'm trying to balance that, my work time, my personal time, and then the things that I love to do, and still get enough sleep and still be healthy. And so it's all right now, I'm just practicing all of this, and it's kind of a balancing act, or I don't want to say act, but it's all part of balancing, and it's all part of learning what I need to do and making adjustments appropriately, basically. So with that being said, I'm hoping that I can do more videos, because I will be working 4 10-hour shifts, and then I'll have 3 days off. And so with that, I'm hoping that, because this is my passion, what I'm doing here right now, and the research that I do for my videos, that really, really, truly is my passion. But at the end of the day, I'm not making money doing it. And so, one has to eat, one has to pay for the bills and the lights and stuff. And so that's why I am working. Anyhow, I'm trying to just find that balance, and I'll get there. And then I have a lot of wonderful goals, and there's a lot of things that I really want to do, and I want to improve this channel, and I want to do it differently. And one of that is not having to use my cell phone to record, and my earplugs, and sometimes you'll see me with my headset on. I don't want to use that. I really do want to. I have a couple of really great equipment. I have a Yeti microphone, and I also I used to have a really great laptop, but the laptop was made in 2010 or 2011, and so it is really aging, and I don't want to sound like a pain in the butt. So I know I need to save and get another one. There are just some things that I have to do first, and then I'll be able to save up, and then I'll be able to get one. It's going to take a few months, and I do gratefully or deeply apologize for that. But things will happen here. The other thing that I want to do is I want to start going live every once in a while. And I think that that would be fun, having some live interactions with you guys and my subscribers. And I really want to grow um, this little channel. At the same time, like I said, I just need to find that perfect balance. So please stick with me, and I hope that I earn your subscription today if you're just watching and passing through. Um, Gotta say that you guys are awesome. Thank you so very much for subscribing, and I really hope that I continue to earn your subscription. And let's do this. Let's make this a really great and awesome channel and a fun place to listen to everybody's stories. Well, have a good night. I come in peace and I leave in peace, and love and light to everybody here. And anybody that's listening, I hope you are blessed with wonderful, beautiful things, and just keep your mind open and keep your wits about you. You just might run into something that you thought was a dog and it's really something else. So have a good night, take care, and come back.